I'm here, and I'm at the Petronas Twin Towers, which you can see, one of the towers right there. I just met a gentleman who showed me the coolest drone so far that I've ever seen. It's very small. It's called the DJI Spark, and I'm going to talk about it later when I post a video and an article about it. And anyway, earlier I was at the Venezuelan restaurant over by the KL Tower, and they were awesome people, and it was great food. And it's the only Venezuelan restaurant here in Kuala Lumpur. They told me there's about 300 Venezuelans here in Kuala Lumpur, and I guess they know a lot of those folks that come into the restaurant. And Kuala Lumpur is about 1.7 million people. It's about over 7 million, including the metropolitan area. And I talked about earlier how they gained their independence, total independence, 1963 from the United Kingdom, and you know, of course, they do speak English because of the British influence, and it's a very international city, Kuala Lumpur. A lot of multinational companies coming in, setting up shop. It's in a great location, you know, because you got across cultures. I mean, you've got Indonesia, Australia to the south, India, huge country with a lot of influence, tech influence, commercial influence, economic influence. China to the north. You know, they've got one-way flights, non-stop flights to London, from and to Kuala Lumpur. They don't have flights from the United States yet. They do have flights from Los Angeles to Singapore, which are 16.5-hour flights, one of the longest flights in the world. So if you're coming from the States, you can always go to Singapore and then a hop, skip, and a jump over to Kuala Lumpur, which is not that far from Singapore. In fact, they used to be part of the same country. So, you know, as I said earlier, Kuala Lumpur is the ranked number 7 as far as most visited international cities in the world. It's ranked like number 3 as far as best place. No, I'm sorry, number 6. Ranked number 6 out of 10 out of the best places to retire when you retire, because of, you know, just for different reasons, tax benefits, weather, everything, cost of living. It has three out of the 10 largest shopping malls in the world. So this is a shopper's paradise. What else? I mean, I can go on and on and on about Kuala Lumpur, but you know, this is a really nice place. It gets really hot because we're not too far above the equator, and in the summer it rains off and on. Actually, all year long it rains off and on because we're in the tropics, so no surprise there. So, you know, you got to see Kuala Lumpur. It's underrated. You don't hear about it as much as you hear about those other cities like London, New York, you know, and Sydney and all of those places. It's very underrated, so come check it out. And I hope that maybe I can raise some more awareness with my travels and with my travel blog and my website that I'm going to be publishing here soon. And go Astros. October is here, and they're going to win the World Series for the first time. And that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. So I'm going to go check out the Petronas Twin Towers, and I've got to meet up with a friend tonight at 8 o'clock, so I can't keep a lady waiting. I got to make sure that I get back to the hotel and get my dress shoes and get dressed up, cleaned up, and ready to go. So I got to go meet with her at the Mid-Valley Mega Mall, and I don't even know where that's at. But I've got the address and I've got money, so I'll get there if the taxi don't rip me off too bad. Anyway, have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll speak again soon. Take care.